Hello there. How is good people today? Oh, I got such a bad headache. What do I do? Almost some brain kickers. Here's my brain kickers. There we go. Feel better. There Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wait, no, wrong. Oh. Hmm. So it looks broken, doesn't it? Oh, there it is. There we go. That's better. Much better. Much better. Oh, oh yeah. Much better. Oh, oh, my stomach hurts. Good, nobody's still here. Oh, that's early. Oh wow, I almost slept. Oh boy. So it is. Oh boy. Hello. Pythonitis, I'm sure it is. Gotta be. I know it is. Yeah. Yep, so it is pretending to be female. Yeah. Ouch. Oh. Oh. Thanks. Hello, whoever you are. I'll try to stay awake for you. Promise. Just gonna get sleepy. I'll try to hang in there for you. Do my best. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, back up a little bit. Oh, what a night. What a night. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Too much of a host. Sleepy hours. I think this is sleepy. Oh, hey there, Tessa Valner. Huh. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of asleep. I'm just trying to stay awake tonight. Yeah, just trying to stay awake. Yeah, sometimes I can sleep, sometimes I can't. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like the little horse um, pictures. Yeah, yeah, I tell you, I just look forward to later on this year. I just hope I feel good. Yeah, I just kind of slept. And I forgot to rest. No, I got up and oh wow, oh wow, just oh wow, wow. Yeah, just drove a little bit today. It was kind of fun. Yeah, I got to pay attention to the road a little more. Sometimes I don't. Oh, you had a show today? Oh, oh, you made a show that day. Oh, your YouTube show. Oh, cool. You're competing against me. Aha. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I see. I got competition. All right. Hey, you're beating me. That's all right. Go beat me. Go beat me. Yeah, I like that. We're both competing against the Midnight Special. That's on YouTube at the same time. Yeah, yeah, I tell you. Oh man. Oh, ouch. Ooh. And the vote is 2 females and no males. Cool. Maybe the females will get a perfect game today. Oh, you'll lose. Let's see. Looks like 1 billion. Huh. You lose 1 billion viewers. Cool. Huh. Or wait, I'll see. See what it says here. I'm gonna read how many zeros you got. Let's see. Where is it? 79. 11. Let's see. Oh, that's 10. 10 billion. Yeah, 10 billion, not 1 billion. 10 billion. I stand to correct myself. Well, 10 zeros. Yeah, so that'd be 10 billion. Yeah. 10 billion viewers. Congratulations. Oh, I think the most I ever got was over 100, but you got 10 billion. What can you say? Such popularity. Yeah, such popularity. I hope YouTube pays you because they're known to stiff most of us. They're known to stiff most of us. Yeah. Yeah, they're known for that. Yeah, this is Canadian Buddha. Happy March to you too, my friend. Let us march through the month, and then gets April. And then they have the showers to bloom the plants. That's if it rains. I don't know. Some months we get droughts, some months it rains. Oh, yeah, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Just. Oh God. And my ankle just keeps snapping all the time. Yeah. My ankle just keeps snapping. Snap, snap, snap. It loves to snap. Yeah. Just loves to do that. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, to be honest with you, everybody has a different opinion, but you know, I I am for horse racing and like it. I just hope they don't treat the horses very rough because some horse owners treat the owners too rough, you know. And as far as law enforcement using the horses for police work, I'm for that too, because a horse is equal to 7 police officers in strength. And remember, if it wasn't for the horses, humans would have the civilization they got now because they helped build a lot of those old buildings you see when you go to the old towns, like if they're built in the 1880s, 90s, 70s, early 1900s and 10s. A lot of those are built with the help of horses. Yeah, a lot of those buildings were because of the horse instead of the vehicles. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you have a different opinion, that's all right. Because some are against it. Some people are against it. That's understandable. Nothing a person can do if they want to ban anything to do with horses and racing and police work. Talk to your city council or you're saying. Oh, you're welcome, Tessa. Yeah, yeah. It's like I said. Some of the owners are just too rough with the horses. Some are too rough, and that goes for lots of those horse owners too. They and other animals too. Because animals don't like being treated rough. Yeah, but that's humans for you. Humans are the smartest species of all, but but deep down, humans are the meanest, the most unpredictable, the strangest in their own ways. Humans, they think evil before they do something. Oh, yeah. Sugar. Oh, I see. Yeah. Sugar. Huh. Yeah, wow. Huh. I didn't see that. Huh. I'm sure it wasn't nice. Sure it wasn't nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, I can, yeah, I can search on Google. See, was it? Sure, what? Oops. Okay. SEGRGAR. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, wow, it doesn't even say on Google. Weird. Yeah, that's Google for you. That's Google for you. Ah, that's the Google way of doing things. That's the Google way of doing things. Google'd rather put up people who can't sing and act stupid. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, oh man. Yeah. 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 Good. That's good. Yeah. And it needs good care. Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure. A lot of animals that are treated rough myself. Makes me sad, really. Mm. Makes me very sad. Yeah. Makes me very, very sad. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Feels a little better anyway. Ah, drinking peach mango. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not into drinking alcohol myself. It's not for me. No alcohol for me. No, thank you. Oh, Jummy. Oh, Jummy. Oh, that's weird. That's another name, Jummy. Jummy gummy yummy in my tummy. Jummy gummy yummy. Jummy gummy yummy. Yummy yummy. I want my yummies today. Yummy in my tummy. Hey, that could be a song nobody would buy. Yeah, yeah, that'd be a song nobody would buy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's 2024. Just thinks this October, if I live that long, I'll be 60 years old. That's if I live that long. Hope I can. Got 6 months to go. Then I'll make it. Then I'll make it. Yeah. Then I will make it through the night. I will make it through the night. I wish I'd feel out of sight. That's it. Saddle seat. I never sat on a horse's saddle seat before I sat on a horse barebank. Yeah. Yeah. That's now as a kid I sat on that horse once, a white horse from a guy's farm in Sabika. He plowed me on a horse and horse went and ate grass, almost jerked me and hit the rocks. I was scared. And I held onto the poor horse's um, fur, but I didn't realize at the time it would probably hurt it. No, no, no. 4 o'clock is Saturday. 4 o'clock is Saturday, Ivor. Or is it? I'll check. I will check. Okay. Um, yeah, it is for Saturday, Ivor. I was a little late, actually. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I saw that gas station got torn down. I'm surprised nobody put it up for video for YouTube. That would have got a lot of views. So Wadena sure missed their chance. Because a lot of people heard of that gas station before. Well, think about Stoneman. They either liked him or they didn't, depending on the person. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at pictures. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, the steakhouse bought out the land to have it torn down. Of course, the other guy that owned it, he already took out the oil tanks, so the oil tanks are clear there. Yeah. Yeah, 4 person buys a gas station. Make sure the oil tanks are taken out. I was asked about oil tanks or gas tanks underground. Yeah. I want to take those out, otherwise the EPA will, or the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency will charge a lot of money. Yeah, yeah, will charge a lot of money for it. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah. No, you see, I like it down in Mankato myself. I see down here the weather's kind of warmer, a lot more hills, more population of people too. You know, plus kind of a college town too, up at Minnesota State University, and yeah, trouble is I'm older than probably 98% 8% of the faculty. I'm older than 98% of the faculty, at least, maybe 99. Yeah, imagine that. Older than the faculty. Yeah, that's kind of, for me, it's just, you get up to my age, you're up in age when the young ladies look at you and look the other way, then you know. Oh, oh yeah, you have a good time there, Tessa. Yeah, I'll catch your YouTube channel sometime. Is that the same name? Is that your same name? Huh. So I don't know if I'm subscribed to you or not. I don't remember. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Bye. Have a good day. Yeah. Have fun with your sleepover with your friends. Yeah. Have fun. Yeah. 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 It's always nice to have good people on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. 5 votes, 3 males and 2 females. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Yeah. I had to eat that candy a little earlier because I was getting a headache, but now the headache is kind of gone away, but I'm still tired. You know. Yeah. Yeah. It just the headache just. Yeah. It got the headache away at least. Because before I was getting a headache. Oh, it's okay. Not only did I have a headache, I sat down and I let a bunch of stuff go in the private room. Why did that let go? Especially after eating a banquet pot pie earlier. I bought it at the store, and I don't know, maybe somebody coughed in the pot pie or something. Because boy, did I have to do the biz. And the pot pie took care of it. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you just, you know, that's trouble food these days. Orange juice prices are. Oh yeah, Minnesota gas prices went up again. God, I mean, did I do a pot pie review? No, I never did, Ivor. I never did. Yeah, I'm just surprised that your friends missed out on filming the gas station getting torn down. Unless if somebody did, maybe I could look on YouTube. Maybe, maybe, maybe they have it on YouTube. I'll take a look. Um, nope. No, not that one. There's some other gas stations that are torn down, but not that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 319 in Mankato too. Yeah, about the same price. Yeah, it was. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot my paper in my car. I wrote down my gas today and stuff. I should write it down so I could figure out my gas mileage on my car. I like to keep figuring out the gas mileage. I had fun driving it today. Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes you get people, they ride your bumper, and I forgot my Kodak camera, so I could have put that up and filmed them riding my bumper. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man. Whew. Ouch. Ooh. Oh man. I'm just trying to kind of stay up. I'm surprised I stayed up for this long. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah. Oh man. Oh god. Oh. I should have rested earlier today. Forgot. Forgot to rest. That the older I get, the more rest I need. It's so weird. The older I get, the more rest I need. Yeah, seems like it. Just seems like it. Yeah, yeah, just seems like it. Oh, I talked to Mike. Well, I did a little bit yesterday. Yeah, yeah. He didn't say much. He just talked about his plant and that's about it. He didn't talk much about anything else. Yeah, didn't talk much. Oh yeah, mostly exercising on his treadmill and stuff. Yeah, so at least he has a treadmill he can exercise in case it's too cold outside. A very expensive treadmill too, and it works great. And like most exercise equipment, his treadmill, you'd want to go on it. Yeah, yeah, that's the truth. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, not much going on with Mike. Not much. Yeah. Just same old stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I put some tabs on my car today. Had to do that, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. One person in the chat room. Trying to my thing. Yeah, my two things. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Oh, ow. Ow, ow. Oh, my ankles. Sometimes kind of hurt. Yeah, yeah. That's my ankles kind of hurt. Hmm. See, what is going on today? Hmm. Well, how's the weather? Oh, it's 63 degrees today. Pretty warm. Actually, it's very warm for Mankato. Yeah, we've had record warmth in Minnesota. There was only like about a week where it was like totally covered in snow. Most of the other weeks, all we had was patches, which is unusual. Because usually on the southern part of Minnesota, we get about 5, 6 inches, and central Minnesota, they get about, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet. They get a lot more snow up there for some odd reason. Way more snow. Yeah, way more snow. Mm, yeah, way more snow. Yeah, way more. Oh, let's see. Oh boy. Let's see. I think I had the chicken. I think. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I had the chicken, but I think somebody at the food plant probably must have sneezed on it or something. Because sometimes when a person eats some food, they get sick in the stomach and stuff, and the foods that you usually don't. I think somebody at the factory probably sneezed in it or something. Or you never know what could happen at the factory. You know, never know, because I mean supervisors can only watch so much. And sometimes some supervisors, they look the other way because they don't care, you know. Yeah, you get all kinds of interesting people. Yeah. Of course, if a person's a supervisor, they gotta be very nice to the upper management, like the owners and the upper bosses. Oh, they gotta be very nice to them. Yeah. Yep. That's what they gotta do. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, now I'm feeling better all of a sudden. Now my headache's gone away. Weird. So weird. Just went away. Yeah. Yeah. So weird. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. That's what's good. Sometimes sometimes when my headache goes away, yeah. Sometimes when my headache goes away, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it just comes and goes sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, I must have left it. So, yeah, I must. Yeah, I did leave it in the car. Yes, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go and recheck later. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to write down the mileage. No. I didn't get any kind of ticket. No. I wrote down my gas thing. I stopped at Holiday and I did put in about like 4 gallons of gas, but see, it's 320. I think it was like 319 or is it 329? I think no, it was 329 a gallon. It went up 10 cents in my area. Yeah, now I remember it's 329 a gallon. Okay, it went up from 299. Was it last month? Okay, yeah, I wrote it down. I went to Holiday and wrote it down, the mileage and how much it is and all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I did. That's what I did. Oh yeah, then I made sure I got the right pump, and I did. Thank goodness. I was confused about pumps at Holiday. Yeah, they got one leaded with no eth. I mean, premium with no ethanol, um, unleaded. The one, okay, the regular kind of unleaded, you know. Then they have the unleaded 88, which I don't put on. I've had some people tell me, you should put the unleaded stuff in because it's cheaper. I tell them, nope. I put in gas according to what the owner's manual tells me. I always, listen to the owner's manual, and I listen to the mechanics at the garage. They tell you in the owner's manual, when it tells you a certain gas to put in, that's the gas you put in. You don't put in another brand, you know. It's like a lot of those idiots in the late '70s when okay, the unleaded gas thing. See the yeah, it is. Yeah, premium unleaded is, and just think premium leaded is even way more expensive if they have the premium leaded vehicles. Yeah, yeah, if they have the premium leaded vehicles, that's even more expensive. Wow. Yeah, yeah, it's just, yeah, it would have been nice if vehicles would have like ran on something else besides gasoline, but what can you do? I mean, inventors tried from way back. They tried steam, they tried electric, they tried, let's see, hydrogen, and other ways too. Other ways it didn't work at all, but steam kind of gave gas kind of a competition, but gasoline won in the end because for steam, I watched Jay Leno's Garage. You got to do like 15, 16 different things before you could take off with steam because you have to make sure that, oh man, there's so much to do. But with the old gasoline engine, the 20s, you do four things: start it, um, like put it in gear or something like that. Well, four things: brake and clutch. I mean, to most people, it'd be a lot of work now, but back then, compared to steam, that's nothing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just think your ancestors driving vehicles like that. I mean, my grandfather did. No, he used horse and buggy. Oh, yeah, actually, my grandparents were too poor. I think my late Uncle Ed was the first one in our family to ever bought a vehicle of any kind after he was in the Coast Guard. Yeah, grandfather and grandmother didn't drive. I think they rode the horse. Yeah, because even in the 30s and up to the 30s and 40s, in central Minnesota, there's still people that ride the horse and buggies. That was weird. Yeah, so the rural areas, some people still rode the horse and buggy. The other thing is, with less and less farms using horses, more and more using vehicles, it's hard to travel a horse by far because horses every now and then need rest, especially when they pull a bunch of stuff. Yeah, those horses, they work hard pulling stuff that just tires them out. Yeah. See my parent. Let's see. Let's see. What were your parents? I can't read part of the darn question. It's weird. Yeah, I got to get this computer fixed sometime. I am still looking around for a computer shop. I'm just going to make 100% sure they can work on it. It costs some bread, but what can I do? I won't take it to Best Buy to the Geek Squad. Those Geek Squads can go back to kindergarten as far as I'm concerned. I'll go back to preschool. Yeah, the Geek Squad and Best Buy, they go back to preschool because a lot of those people that work at Best Buy are idiots. I mean, I've read that in a lot of Google comments, from people dealing with them. And I think, in my opinion, a lot of the writings are legitimate because I could tell. I know, Dave, you too. You could tell legitimate writing from bullshit. Oh, well, you're my parents were born. Oh, okay. Yeah, my mother was born in, was it April 1st, 1935, in Blacksville, Montana. My father was born April 17th, 1831, near Sabika on some farm. Um, yeah, my grandmother was sitting by a tree and birthed out my father out in the farm. Yeah, they had, I don't know if they had a neighbor help bring my dad out or something. Yeah, oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that there. Fate Stuber. No, I've never seen that. No, I haven't. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I've mostly been lately kind of watching Charlie's. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been mostly watching videos in my off time and YouTube videos of sorts and doing some housework. And thank you. And sneezing too. Yeah, that's the trouble. You get older, you get more allergies. Yeah, one thing I really don't like of all the allergies. Yeah, two times. Yeah, yeah, ones I hate for Allergies. I hate sawdust. Ugh. God, I hate sawdust. Yeah, it's just so weird. Oh yeah, I hate styrofoam too. Um, I don't. The styrofoam beads. It's not that I hate the styrofoam because it makes me sneeze. I hated the styrofoam because it went in my mouth and in my nose. I should have used my brains and bought myself a mask to cover my face. But when I was a young man, I didn't use my brain. I was scared of the world. You know, I mean, I was just brain dead when I was a younger man, totally brain dead. You know, always listen to everybody, no matter what, even if it was dumb. Yeah, yeah. I see. When I was in Stereotech, they had this big bag, right, with styrofoam little beads. You pull the lever down and put in a little bag. Yeah, I did a lot of that. Sometimes styrofoam would just go whoosh in the nose, in the mouth, in the pants, in the socks, in the shoes. Boy, I'll tell you, in the yeah, yeah, in the pants, it'll even tickle certain areas that you don't want it tickled, if you know what I mean. And you can't help it. Those styrofoam balls, they get around. You'd be surprised what styrofoam balls get around when there's like a lot of that stuff out at once. Believe me, styrofoam is disgusting. I worked at Styrotech. That place was disgusting. It was dirty. It was old. Oh, I'm sure they had big rodents there. I didn't see any, but I'm sure they did. Having a building real old and musty, real old and musty building. It was like, okay, Dave. See, when you looked at kind of big cylinder bags, yeah, big cylinder bags. Okay, you filled them up. You like put them on the truck after you tied it. Yeah, yeah, big bags. Yeah, that was basically the only job I could do. I couldn't jig cut. See, they had these big blocks of styrofoam, right? They said little wire, they jig cut it. Yeah, weirdest thing. I could never do it. I mean, one little slip on a jig cut and a pull block, you have to throw the block away. It was weird. Yeah. Oh, some of those guys could jig cut. I couldn't jig cut at all. Yeah, they kept goofing up, and I said, Dave, it's too hard for me. He says, yeah, man, I noticed you're kind of a fuck up. Yeah, why don't you go do the little balls of styrofoam, all right? It's okay. Yeah, yeah, very hot knife. Yeah, it was a little wire. Yeah, they turned it on and made heat. You're right about that, Dave. Then they jig cut it. I think they like bring something down. Yeah, and in some of those blocks, they use it before they build like real tall buildings in big cities to hold the building up. Because sometimes tall buildings, will sink in certain areas. That's what I was told by the supervisor at Styrotech. You know, I, you know, to be honest with you, at the time when I was working at Styrotech, all I was caring about was trying to make money so I could survive. Because Top Temporary was the only job at the time they'll hire me. It was just weird, just so weird, man. Yeah, 330. I was making 335 an hour. Everybody else was like working at Quality Temp, making $5 an hour. And you probably wonder, hey Randy, why don't you go to Quality Temp? Yeah, I was there. Yeah, good old Brian goofed everything up. So, uh, oh, for those balls, yeah, yeah, they sell those to probably certain companies. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know which ones, Dave, because at the time when I was working at Styrotech, see, Dave, the boss, he's the kind of guy you didn't ask him too many questions. He liked to talk. And he talked about his life. He talked about his motorcycle. I mean, he was an interesting guy, Dave. I mean, this Dave guy, the boss, was very interesting. I didn't want to ask about stereotype. He talked about his life as a biker, life as a partier, life of those wild women he had. Oh yeah, he talked about the wild stuff, getting drunk and real high and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't care about stereotype once you listen to Dave. And Dave talked about the fights he used to get into with other people, and yeah, one time he said about, was it Eddie? Was it something about Mexicans or something like that? And Eddie almost didn't know what to say, except he started laughing. He said, "If you say so, Dave." Oh yeah, you know Eddie was scared of Dave. You knew he was. I kind of was too. Dave was kind of crazy, you could tell, but he was a kind of a cool boss though. He wouldn't hire me though because I couldn't do the work. I asked him once for the fun of it. I said, "Could you consider hiring me somehow, Dave?" He says, "Yeah." He said, "I'll consider it." And then he didn't answer after that because he wouldn't hire me. I didn't want to get hired anyway, but yeah. And after I quit, he didn't care. He says, "All right, go ahead." And then yeah, that was his name, the boss. I don't know his last name, but he was kind of an interesting boss. I mean, all the stuff he used to talk about all the time, I didn't care about Stereotech. I'd rather listen to him talk about his life after work. It was more interesting. All the women he had fun with and riding his motorcycle around. He was bragging about a couple of times. "Oh yeah, I ride my bike across the United States just for fun." He says, "When I take my vacation," he says, "I'll go down to Nashville and party and stuff like that." And I said, "Hey, that's cool." Oh, I know you're not him. Now this was back in, I'm gonna think back, 1992. So that was like 31 years ago, Dave. 31 years ago. So if you were that Dave the boss, let's see, I was at the time, let's see, 30 years old. I think Dave was probably mid 40s at the time. So the Dave that the boss at Stereotech, I'm sure he's 74. And I think it's a pretty high chance he's probably dead because he partied a lot. Kind of was for me, yeah. Kind of. Yeah, it kind of was. Yeah. And it kind of wasn't too. That LTD2 I got from Truex, that thing was a pile of junk. Thing broke down all the time. That car broke down more times than I paid $725 that I traded for $30 for the 39 grand ones with a Crago stereo system. My dad kept bugging me and Trey said, "Come on, Dad, let's wait." No, Trey. He just went crazy. I did. I was an idiot. Yeah, Truex ripped us off. Yeah, at the time. Then my uncle helped. We found a 78 Mercury Cougar, 351. They were both 351 Windsor two barrels. Okay. The Cougar was an uglier car than the LTD2. But that engine was taken care of a lot better. The only thing it broke, I think one minor thing broke down, and that was it. Yeah. It had a cracked windshield right in the center. I'm sure the police never pulled me over. Because if the windshield's too cracked, cops can pull you over, And a lot of cops will. I mean, they will more now. They will a lot more now. I could speak for Minnesota. I can't speak for other states, but I could speak for the state of Minnesota. Oh yeah, they'll pull you over if you have a cracked windshield. Yeah. Oh yeah. One little tab, miss that tab, they'll pull you over. Oh yeah, because they're modern cameras. I'm sure now they can get close-ups. Because those cameras are just so modern now that they have in their squad cars. It's not even funny. Because when it comes to experiments for cameras and stuff like that, it always goes to the law enforcement and the feds first. All the time. They get the best equipment. Oh yeah, they get the best equipment. Oh yeah, it's hard to get away with anything with police nowadays. Yeah, and just think back in the early '80s when the cops had those real slow cars like the Dodge St. Regis, the Chevy Citation, and the Chevy Malibu. Those guys in the '60s vehicles they had, they're always outrunning the cops. Back where I used to come from, yeah, they were always outrunning the cops. Yeah. Well, of course, the cops didn't have helicopters like they did in Los Angeles. Because sometimes if a person's too annoying, they'll send the chopper on them, and no vehicle could outrun the chopper. Yeah, his chopper calls ahead. Yeah, that's another great invention, Dave. When you think about it, helicopter. Wow. Yeah, helicopters and airplanes. That's ghetto birds. Oh, okay. Yeah, in Minnesota, we either call them helicopters or choppers. Yeah, they just call them choppers too. Oh, there comes the chopper. Yeah, yeah, just, but nowadays, though, get away from law enforcement is practically impossible. I mean, oh, I was reading about the Crown Vics, in various Google articles. Los Angeles still has like 414 Crown Vics police vehicles on the road, but many other cities are like disappearing. But like, there's a couple of towns that are taking them back, like if they're real poor and stuff. Some law enforcement agencies in the United States. See, they're taking the Crown Vics because, they're reliable and they're pretty easy to understand, according to me. I mean, that's what the mechanics and the police say. That's what they say. I'll take their word for it. I'll take their word for it. Yeah, I just can't get over it. My car just feels really fast, and then that Crown Vic platform, Crown Victoria platform, where my car comes from, my car is the slowest car in the platform, and it's not even slow. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, all right. Well, for us, Minneapolis doesn't really use choppers very often. Well, they don't really have to. Well, I guess, but I go, yeah, the Minneapolis Police Department, yeah, I think their budget got cut in half, and crime has spiked pretty bad now in Minneapolis. So, yeah, I wouldn't even go there now. Not what I've heard. Too many people are scared. Me too. I almost got carjacked in Minneapolis years back. Very close. See, when a person stops their car at a light in a bad neighborhood, you always keep your car like this much distance back, never close, because if another car from behind boxes you in, you can't get out. You want to get enough space so you turn and take off. I stay out of those areas because I don't want to get in that situation. I don't want to get in that situation. You hit someone in a vehicle, you'll be charged with manslaughter if they're dead. Yeah, so I just stay out of there. That's best. Go to the small towns and have a good time. Yeah, that's true. But I just don't want to go in the big city, Dave. I mean, a lot of criminals too. They'd love to have my car, for a getaway vehicle. You know, okay, yeah, I know they can't outrun law enforcement vehicles per se, no, but I mean, it's just it'll go fast for a long time. The only thing is the gas mileage is going to stink. But then law enforcement vehicles are faster now. Plus, they can call the chopper or the what you call it. They'll call the chopper on them. As we say in Minnesota, the helicopter, the chopper. Yeah, yeah, things are different now. Much different. Yeah, I'm just glad my sister found that vehicle. I was going to take a 2004 Crown Vic, borrow money from my sister, and my sister says, "How about this one for $9,300?" I said, "Kathy, I can't pay you back that much money." And she says, "Happy birthday." It just blew my mind. I said, "Are you serious, sister?" She said, "Yeah, I'm serious." Okay, thank you. What could I say? It was just so weird. It blew my mind. It just blew my mind. Has a perfect color, baby blue. Interior's like really nice. No, you can't outrun the Motorola neither. No. Oh yeah, those cameras are very fast too. Yeah, those cameras though. Oh yeah. Yeah, they caught a guy. I saw this on the X or Twitter. This guy was flying real fast, like on the left side. He showed it on the Twitter. He ran over two people and killed them. I mean, he must have flew it over 100 miles an hour. With that camera, with its certain sections, they could tell the guy was, then the guy got convicted. Yeah. Yeah, that camera, that's what it did. It made it stop somehow, got close up to the guy and convicted him. And that car was going probably 100 miles an hour. It had to. It just flew by, killed two people right on camera on the X. Yeah, police caught him and he got convicted, 2 counts of murder, basically. Or is it first degree manslaughter? I mean, it's the highest manslaughter because he was flying in speed and he never stopped. He just kept going and trying to hide. So, person tries to hide from the law, they really had the sentence on you. They'll add the sentence on you if you try to run away. That's how it works in the court system and law enforcement. That's the way it works. That's why I say live the good life, stay out of trouble. That's best. That's what I believe. It's best. Stay out of trouble. If you have a nice bed in a quiet area, that's good. Yeah. That's the way it is. Yeah. That's the way it is. Yeah. You know, in my life, I did drive some fun cars. Like I said, I drove my sister Kathy's 72 Olds Cutlass. They had a 350 4-barrel. That thing was pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fast. And I 72 Olds 88, so I have a Catalina. Let's see, other vehicles that I drive. 67 Cadillac convertible. That was fun. Yeah, I drove it home one day. I was all the way from, I think, Starbucks and showed my mom, "Hey, Mom, I got a Cadillac, $6,000. Mom, like, "Get that thing back. Get my junker back." I said, "That's not a junker. It is, so get it back." I said, "I'm sorry, sir." He didn't care. He was an old coot. Yeah, it was just so weird. That 67 Cadillac was actually cool to drive. It was like a ship. Yeah, that 67 Cadillac was like a ship. If you never rode it, I'm sure you have. You're a mechanic. I forgot. But you ride those things, it's like a ship. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, 8 votes. Okay. 5 males and 3 females, I'll say. Yeah. 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 Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, like I say, because what you said about Motorola cameras, I thought about that and I thought that thing on Twitter when that guy was flying 100 miles an hour, he ran over 2 people and killed him. They had that camera and it wasn't real close. They got the guy because of the camera. Yeah. Those cameras are like very modern. I thought of that, Dave. Yeah. And that guy was flying too. If it wasn't for the camera, he would have got away with it because he was flying by. Yeah, but he got convicted, and he's going to serve a long time for stupidity. A long time for stupidity. And he should too. Driving fast on a city street with a bunch of pedestrians. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Police Anderson man fled officers and chased, killing two, hitting 100 miles an hour to avoid arrest for active warrant. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's on Fox 59. It was an article. Oh, yeah. That shows police chasing the guy. Wait, no, wait. Huh. Oh, that's weird. I don't think this one is. No. I was trying to see. It's on. Let's see. Yeah, two people back from concert. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Two people back from concert killed by speeding driver. Newly released surveillance footage shows the horrific crash that killed a mother and daughter leaving a Drake concert in St. Louis on February 13th. Laicha Letty Bracero and Allison Cordova, let's see, 42 and 21, traveled to the concert from Chicago and were struck and killed by a driver. Yeah, that one in downtown St. Louis. No, it was like a mother and daughter. They're coming back from the Drake concert. Oh, they got polaxed. Yeah, that guy just, I know. Oh, good. He'll let's see, was it St. Louis, Missouri? Or was it? It's downtown St. Oh, and that's in the state of Missouri. They'll sentence criminals in Missouri, Dave. They will sentence them in Missouri. Oh, yeah. Now, you don't want to get in trouble in Missouri. Oh, yeah, that guy will be sentenced to rot. He should. Yeah, he'll get out quicker in states like Minnesota. Yeah. A lot of those southern states, though, like Alabama and stuff. Oh boy. They'll really slam the sentence. All right, they'll sentence tell you right. So look at this courtroom. This will be the last time you'll ever see a freedom. Bam! 100 years in prison. Yeah, 100 years in prison. The guy's probably 50 years old. Well, yeah. Yeah, I just tell you. Yeah. Oh, man. Ooh. Let's see. 8 votes. 75%. 6 males and 2 females. Yeah. 6 males and 2 females. Cool. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah, Kathy. That's the same one. Because She makes a lot of money as a teacher. See, I took care of my parents in Wadena, see, from 2003. Then when my mother died in 2012, I was kind of stuck in Wadena because I had a hard time getting out and saving my money. But when the COVID money came in, I finally got to save money. Then I moved out of Wadena. You know, yeah, Wadena. You know, I just wanted to live in a different area of the state, Dave. You know, and you know, everybody has their favorite places to live, whether it's in a big city, certain rural towns. I want to live in Mankato because I want to like live in a bigger town, you know. Because when you live in like in the smaller towns and stuff, oh, you know, you get some quirky people if you're in the wrong side of town like I did. But ever since I moved to Mankato, people mind their own biz and leave you alone. And there's some of them, they'll try to pick fights with you, but I just walk away. You know, that's all I do. I just walk away. Don't say anything. Don't. Unless if they're weak or something. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. uh, 222. Yep. It's a great day. There's another person just walked in. I wonder who it is. Wherever you are, welcome to the room. Say what you want, as long as it's kind of reasonable anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I've already had a vicious attack once. Someone tried to get me kicked out of YouTube. It didn't work. I just told on it's Fate Stuber. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no doubt. Yeah. I did ride in one real fast car. Yes, I did. I told Dave about it. My old neighbor, Brian Warhol's 1967 Chevy Chevelle. He had the 396 first, four barrel. First shifter on the floor, 396 high performance four barrel. Brian fixed the engine in the garage by himself at 16. And yeah, he put in that Chevelle and that car could fly. Boy, he jacked it way up. It was like drag strip. That car could fly. Wow. Yeah, that car could fly. Yeah, I'd like to get an interview with him if possible, but I don't know. I'll have to see what he says sometime. I'll have to get myself kind of like totally ready. Get the good camera going on. All these phone cameras, sometimes they're funny, and yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, they cost so much money now, especially those Kuda convertibles and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was see when I was in Osseo High School, there was a guy. He drove like a 1967 Plymouth GTX. It had like a 440 high performance, one of those high performance 440 engines or something like that. Oh, he burned rubber all over the place. One time he said to me, "Hey, Randy, you want to race me?" I said, "No." He said, "I'll tell you what, I'll give you half a track head start. I'll race you backwards. And if I beat you, I get your car." I said, "No." I told that guy the GTX. He said, I said, "No." Yeah, that was just a cool car. I never rode in it, but it just looked so cool. Yeah, in Osseo, people had some cool cars back then. Oh yeah. Oh, people used to fire the tires like a night in Minneapolis. Then my dad would say, "Ah, these long-haired creeps. I wish they'd stop stepping on it all the time. And I wish our police department would catch them." My mom says, "Harold, I'm sure they're trying, but the cars are really fast." He says, "Well, the police car should be faster. I mean, I own one, an old detective car." Well, actually, my dad did. The 69 Plymouth Fury detective car. It had 383 four-barrel Interceptor. He had a special oil pan that he could run the car all day long. You see, most cars you can't run for over 10 minutes. Police car, you can run it all day. Plus, they had these special suspension systems that can go over bumps. Oh, that car could fly. Yeah, one time my brother made my dad mad. He hopped in his car. I swore he must have peeled out for about half a block. That car had to take off. Yeah. Oh, the Fury detective car had to take off. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah, they fired up their tires pretty often. A lot of racing. Yeah. Younger people, a lot of them got into the faster cars. A lot of people know how to do mechanical work by themselves and stuff. Oh yeah, they'll fix those fast cars and drive around. And when Brian Warhol drive a Chevelle, the women would just beg to ride in his car all the time. Oh wow. A lot of the ladies like Brian because he was like a genius. I mean, Dave heard Brian on an interview before. Yeah, I did too. I was on Brooklyn Park showing his citation X. Yeah, that was Brian Warhol. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Most people would say he's cooler than me, Dave, to be honest with you. Oh, he had lots of friends, Dave. Oh, yeah, he had lots of friends. Oh, yeah. Well respected by the drivers, the ones he lost to. He didn't go for titles or nothing like that. He mostly raced for fun. He didn't race for titles or money. He just raced for fun. That was Brian. I said, John told me. He says, "Oh, Brian, he just likes to race for fun." And if you go to the racetrack, where there's an event where you win prize money, he'd do that too. And hey, Mr. Quadrillion, all right. Yeah. Yeah, now we're getting people again. That's good. Yeah. I had a headache in the beginning, and now my headache has totally went away. It's so weird. Yeah, before when I started my show, I wasn't even sure I was going to make it 5 minutes. Felt like my head was pounding. It was just weird. Weird, weird, weird. And then, yeah, I just have a weird life. Yeah, I just have a weird life. Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've been kind of mostly on that losing streak in Lotto America because I can't get that number right anymore. Can't get it. I get it like within one number off, and that's like $2. Can't even get that anymore. I was getting it a lot. Now you can't get it hardly anymore. It's weird. Weird, weird. Oh, speaking of winning, the most I heard of a guy won. A guy I personally knew that I didn't like. Get this, I knew this guy named Jeff from Rossi High School from Jostens Rings and stuff like that. They had this contest, winner of 1981 Ford Mustang. The kid Jeff won, and I just thought to myself, yeah, at least my 72 Olds Delta 88's faster. And it was. It was faster than an 81 Ford because, see, when Jostens gave out that Ford, it was like one of those basic engines, you know. They give a basic engine, you know. They're not going to give, you know, they're not going to like give the high performance because they know a lot of people, young people, need a car, you know, especially the one that was reliable engine wise. A lot of kids wouldn't care if it's slow. It beats walking or taking the bus, you know. Oh yeah, and I think to myself, at least my own car's faster. At least most of my cars are faster than that 81 Mustang with that. Let's see, what kind of engines did it have in the 81 Mustang? I gotta look. Let's see. Let's see, a 4.2 liter V8 has like 119 horsepower. That was the top Mustang power plant. And that was a sole engine in the Cobra. There's a carryover 3.3 liter inline six with 94 horsepower and the base 2.2 liter four banger and 86 horsepower. Oh my goodness. No, the Ford Mustang, I knew a kid named Jeff. He won that for Jostens. And I was saying that, oh, thank you, Kyle B. No, I'm just saying that, you see, back then, a lot of those companies, when they won cars to students, they always get the base engine, you know, because kids are going to want a car, a lot of them, because it beats riding the bus. It beats saving money on the job because a lot of parents, even though they could afford to buy their kids cars, a lot of them would say, well, go get a job, save your money, buy your own car. I don't care what kind it is, you're buying your own car. Okay. You know, parents, a lot of times, you give them a ride and stuff like that, you know. Of course, my dad, I had to basically walk most of the time there and back at the time. Yeah. And nowadays, yeah, things are a lot different. Yeah. But, well, I may be an old man with gray hair and wrinkles. Yeah, but at least I got a car that's pretty fast anyway. Well, if I get there, Dave, but I don't care if I do or not, Dave. It doesn't matter. I don't even care. I wouldn't care if I dropped to 100 subscribers tomorrow. So what? Who cares? Right? I don't even care. Nope. In the beginning, I did care, to be honest with you. It took me 3 years to get to 100 subscribers. You know, see, my videos didn't take off until I went to Louisiana, you know, visiting my ex-friend Brian. Then the videos started taking off because at one of New Orleans, not to be a self-braggart, but that's one of my best videos on YouTube, in my opinion. I'm not really technically in the camera because I was too shy to go in the camera seat. But Brian, he wasn't. He didn't care if he was in the camera. Yeah. I took a picture like outside New Orleans. It was like surreal. It was like surreal. It was just, yeah. Oh, if you guys ever been in New Orleans, you ought to go there sometime. Bring a friend or two just in case, because you're going to need protection. Because sometimes if you're alone, you may get jumped. So bring 2 or 3 people with you, you know, so that way you have a buddy to watch your back, you know. I mean, in that section of town. Yeah. So, but that section, in New Orleans, Louisiana, just like Missouri, I told Dave earlier about sentencing. They're very tough on sentences, Louisiana. Oh, yeah, they'll sentence people to prison until they rot down there. And then a lot of times they go to jail, they have a thing called the chain gang, like 20 guys on there picking up the highways. Yeah, in prison jumpsuits. Yeah, having the chain gang. Yeah. Yeah, and they say their prisons are pretty filthy too. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's one time there was these two tourists from Japan. They came in by accident to this guy's lawn. He said, "Identify yourselves." And these people from Japan didn't understand English. They just stood there and stood there. And then the guy just, "Okay, identify yourselves one more time. I'm going to count to 3. If you don't get off my lawn, I'm going to take care of you. 1, 2, 3. Kaboom." Yeah. But that guy didn't get in trouble because he didn't know that they were intruders or not. He was telling the truth. Some people are saying, blah, 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 but hey, take an interpreter with you. The people from Japan should have took an interpreter that speaks English and Japanese. They'll have to pay them some money, of course. Interpreters always want money. So they're worth the money. See, if we all went to any country on earth, I'll say the United States, you get an interpreter, you pay them. They want you to pay them. They want money, and you pay them money. They do a good service, you know. Oh man, I just okay, Mr. Quadrillion, have fun bowling. Yeah, I've been watching candlepin bowling a lot lately. That's a lot of fun. There's some good bowlers on candlepin bowling, actually. Yeah, they're all really nice people too. They're all really nice people. Yeah, a lot of candlepin lanes have closed and torn down, which is too bad, but oh well. Same with bowling alleys. A lot of them disappeared. Sad, but what can you do? What can you do? Yeah. Uh, yeah, I was just saying, Mr. Quadrillion, I hope he bowls a great game. See, I was in a bowling league, I think once. I played 3 games. I think he averaged like 112, and I never really got in any leagues again. I couldn't find people to go on a bowling team with me. I couldn't really find anybody, you know. No, I never have, Dave. Nope, I never have. I'm not that good at pool per se. I'll have my hot streaks, but I'm mostly my cold streaks. I'm not a good breaker for one thing. I could like do the side pockets kind of okay sometimes, but yeah, I'm not really that good. And now since I've been practicing years, I'll really be terrible. And and I used to play pinball as a younger man. I played that really well. I wish I had pinball tournaments. I think I would have. Oh yeah, they had them in Sabika. That's right. The highest score on video games, you get a 6-pack a pop. Sometimes I'll get a high score in wrestling, say 260,000. I'll get my 6-pack. put a little up on purpose, another 6-pack. I fill up with like 5 6-packs in my car. And I only play like 5 quarters. Yeah, I did that on purpose to get extra pop. Hey, nothing illegal about it. I'm surprised he didn't cut and say foul. He could have. He never did. It was just weird. I think I BS'd him or something. Yeah, that was about. Yeah, was it a pinball or video? Oh no, it was a wrestling video game. Okay, now I remember, Dave. It was the one with Coco Savage, the Panther guy that bit people. You know, Coco Savage was a third wrestler. He always headbutted. He was looked like some guy from a jungle or something. Kind of a stereotype character. Okay, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, yeah, the Golden Hulk. They had the Golden Hulk. He mostly kicked and punched. Yeah, oh yeah, they had the Piranha. He's the guy that always bit and did illegal moves. Oh yeah, the Insane Warrior was the first guy. He was this real muscle guy. He looked like Conga the Barbarian on World Championship Wrestling. That's what he looked like, Conga the Barbarian. Yeah. Yeah, Matt Media, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I did that in Sabika. Kind of did that, get a little higher on purpose, get a bunch of 6-packs of pop to bring home. Yeah, 6-packs of God, I think it was Pepsi or something. It was Pepsi. I wouldn't care if the pop was say gold medal or something. I'll still take 6-pack of gold medal home, even if it's orange. I mean, orange pop doesn't thrill me, but I take it for free, you know. Because I mean, Pepsi Cola to me is better than gold medal orange pop, you know. I remember one time, Little League Baseball, we were catching the ball, the last one on the field without catching it brought the water. I thought to myself, oh, maybe I'll bring some pop and press the guy. I said, hey, Dad, can I bring some pop to the Little League game? He says, oh, okay, but I would choose gold medal. I said, oh, no. He says, oh, your team will drink it. He says, just tell me what kinds they like. I avoided the cream soda. I just did it all even. I pulled the wagon. All the kids, oh, good pop. No, nobody actually complained. Some of them said, oh, this is good. Oh, this is pretty good pop. Oh, it's better than water. One kid says, yeah, I'd rather have Coke. Oh, this will do. Yeah, a couple of them said that, of course. They wanted Coke or Pepsi, but this will do. I didn't care. It was weird. No, let's see. Yeah. And just drinking Bang Energy Peach Mungo. Yeah, it's to me it's kind of below average, but it's good enough to drink, you know. Yeah, I like Blue Raz. Let's see, Strawberry Kiss. It's like whipped strawberry inside there. It's just, I think it's delicious in my opinion. Yeah. Or no, that's I think that's no, that is Bang. Yeah. Yeah, Bang and Rain. Yeah, their energy drinks taste different. They're both delicious, but I like Rain. I like Rain better than Bang actually, but Bang is good. I mean, I think it's better than that Monster and Red Bull. I mean, those two, they can stay in the background for me. But if you guys like it, that's okay. Rattle skedaddle. There you go. Lemon tea. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Rattle skedaddle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 I just, oh, yeah. Get this. Oh, what was it 3-4 days ago? I showed you this clock before, right? I think I did. I could drop down the floor. It was like from this high. Let's see. I don't know if I have scuff marks or not. Probably a little bent because it's been dropped on the floor a couple of times. But Yeah, well, I think 5, 6 times. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. One time I pulled out the batteries. I did throw them away. Those batteries, like back in 2010, they were kind of, you know, then I had to kind of clean it out because it wasn't working right. And I thought, well, I hope it works. And I put in fresh batteries. It still works fine. This clock is 22, 23 years old. And I think on the clearance rack, I paid, my goodness, I don't know, $4 or something like that. It was a very low price. And back then, this was, this was a new age in the 90s. This was new age in the 90s. I mean, now it's nothing, but back then that was new age compared to a lot of the stuff they sold. Yeah, I remember my first phone in my life. It was like I was like 32 years old. I got this corded phone from Target. It was $2 on the clearance. Half the time he talked to someone on the phone, he goes, "Huh? What did you say?" Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. I said, "You gotta understand my phone. It's bad." And everybody understood because a lot of people had bad phones back then. And bad. Yeah, no, it still works. Yeah, it still works great. Yep. Temperature day 32, 612. Military time, regular time. Oh yeah, alarm works too. Yeah, it doesn't really make noise unless the alarm goes on. Yeah. Over 20 years old, been dropped on the floor, I don't know, 6, 7 times from about let's see, almost 3 feet high or something like that, like off this desk. Yeah, and it still runs. It's amazing. In an oven timer like this, I've had a lot of these oven timers. 50% of the time, if they drop on the floor, okay, if they drop on the floor, 50% of the time they work, 50% of the time they totally don't work. But sometimes you get oven timers like 94 cents a piece. Even the expensive ones, if you drop on the floor now, they break easy too. It doesn't make any difference because they make things, if you drop them on the floor, they'll break. Oh yeah, so then you gotta go buy another one. Those manufacturers, smart. The manufacturers are very smart. They can time how long stuff lasts these days now. Years ago they couldn't. It was kind of hard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if that Park Avenue would have had a stronger body, the way the engine ran, I probably would have kept the Park Avenue maybe, yeah. But yeah, they could. That's true, Dave. Yes, they could. Unless if they have another kind of manufacturing thing on the side where things don't last as long or something. Because sometimes manufacturers, they'll manufacture many different things, some things that break easy and stuff, they'll sell those quick. And some, because manufacturers, sometimes they'll mix it up a little, they'll mix it up. Because there's very few manufacturing companies that have just massively big, something like that. Yeah. But it's hard to get in business these days. I mean, vans are nowadays very expensive. Even a used van that's like half crap, even a van, say you buy these big cargo vans, for example, you open the door that's just bumpy, windows are like half scratched and stuff. Yeah, they want almost $5,000 for it. Sometimes they have over 100,000 miles. And that van looks like it went to war. And those are the cheap ones. I don't even know if they end up in the shop or not. If those things go in the shop, they'll cost you a fortune. Oh yeah, those vans are a fortune to fix. Yeah, that's what my brother told me. He said, "Hey, you get a van, take it to the shop." He says, "You'll be paying for it." Yeah, yeah. Let's just think, a lot of those cars from the old days, they last a long time. It's just so weird. Oh yeah, they got vehicles that are back in the early 1900s, kind of still driving. Do I miss Auto Traders? To be honest with you, Dave, I kind of look at cars now, but I don't do it that seriously anymore. I just I just talk about it in a past tense. Right now I'm kind of concentrating like on my Grand Marquis. Make sure I know how everything runs because it doesn't say like on the switch what it is. I have to look in the owner's manual to tell me because sometimes they'll say fan and it has this little jiggly lines. I don't even know what it means. Yeah, I don't care. I just look it up. I'll know what it is. It'll take time. It'll take time. It's all right. I know where let's see, the traction control is on the Grand Marquis. The Grand Marquis, it's like on the dashboard on the left side. You have Park Avenue. The button was right on the park shifter. When you shift it to drive, imagine if that broke. And it was braking too, yeah. Well, it was braking because sometimes when I stop at a stoplight, car would go. I thought, I didn't push the button. It would just do it by itself on the Park Avenue. Oh yeah, that Park Avenue was just falling apart like crazy. God, if I would have fixed everything on it, it probably would have been about $5,000 or something. Maybe. Oh, the rust was just something. You see, I don't know if you ever seen my YouTube video on my last day of the Park Avenue. I was showing what it was like. I should have did the bottom better. I didn't do that good in the bottom though. I was jiggling around. I mean, if I would have went to Mike's house, I could have like put it up like by this hill there, and you could just see underneath your car. You can put the camera underneath easy. Oh, Mike, you would have let me do it if I would have asked him. I kind of forgot. Yeah, kind of forgot. Yeah. Oh, it is. It'll be classics. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. A lot of those magazines are classics. Yeah. Well, Uncle Ed had a book, Auto Mechanics from the 40s or something. I don't know if he still have it or not. I don't know. I have no idea. I had sleep sickness. I couldn't travel. It's one of those long stories. But what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? The only thing is hope for the Powerball win. Yeah. Or hope for other stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Tonight, I think the jackpot's like, let's see. Oh look. Okay, $3,650,000, $1,730,000 for the cash option. I'll take the $1,700,000 for the cash option, of course. Yeah, because okay, if I was a younger man, say, I think you got to be 20. I think it was was it 21 to play? I'll look it up. Let's see. Age to play. Age to play Powerball. Okay, 18 years old. Okay, let's pretend like I won a big jackpot when I'm 18. I take the 30 year. If I was 18 years old, I take the 30 year. Yeah. I would, because you get a lot more money. You get double the money plus. Yeah, person's got to be careful too. You know. Yeah. Study neighborhoods. Study neighbors. That's all a person can do. That's all a person can do. Oh yeah. I'm feeling real good now. It's just so weird. I just feel really good now. Wow. Yeah. I feel really good now. Yeah. Oh, Pisananis. Yeah, a late comer. Yeah. Oh, we were just talking about all kinds of things. Beginning, I had a bad headache. This time went by, I'm feeling better. Yeah. Yeah, better than being early. Well, it all depends on the person. All depends on the person. Some like to come early and some like to come late. You know, an audience for everybody, as I always say, it's an audience for everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Say, did you hear the latest? This will blow your mind. You probably guys aren't probably into mixed martial arts, PFL versus Bellator. PFL is like Jake Paul's thing. He's part investor in the PFL. You heard of Jake Paul, right? That guy that's always boxing MMA guys. Guys like Stanley there, while Paul just punches them, they turn their head and fall down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. No, but seriously, yeah, Bellator won every fight against PFL except for the last one. Ryan Bader lost that fight in about, I think, 47 seconds the first round, because Bader went against some guy who was like 6'8", 270 pounds. Guy is a monster. Yeah, Bader's about 5'11", 227. He's a big man himself, Bader, but Bader is a child compared to that other guy. Yeah, Mr. Paul. Yeah, he's part owner of the PFL. They went against Bellator in Saudi Arabia. Bellator won most of the fights. Yeah, Bellator won most of the fights, and the PFL won one because they had a tournament type. That's Bellator's second win. Bellator won against Rizin from Japan, and Rizin is known to have the great mixed martial artists. That's a tough organization to get in Japan. Is Rizin. Bellator beat him. Well, yeah, I think the matches were closer. Rizin won more fights. Yeah, Rizin won more fights. Yeah. Oh, what towns like? Oh, where I'm in Mankato. I live in. Let's see. I kind of live by small towns. Let's see. Garden City is one of them. Eagle Lake, St. Peter is about 20,000. Um, Nicollet, Cortland, and Nolam's about 36 miles. That town's about 18,000 population. Waseca, that's about 45 miles. That's about like 14,000. Then you have like Janesville. Then you have a real little town, like 8 people. It's an actual town. They call it Farm America. It's a weird name, Farm America, Minnesota. If I do a YouTube video, Farm America, I'd be done in about 20 seconds. That's how small Farm America is. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do a 20-second video on Farm America. I don't know. I'll think about it. You never know. I did one of Wright, Minnesota. That was unincorporated. It was all houses, and it was only like 5 blocks long of town. I just drove through Wright, Minnesota. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah. Let's see. Of all the towns up there in central Minnesota, I'll tell you the ones I like best if you're ever traveling. It'd be Alexandria and Detroit Lakes. If you like looking at young ladies on the beach, Detroit Lakes will be for you. So you'll find women there, yeah. Now you'll have to go during special events though, because in regular times though, a lot of the people are like very young. And I remember one time I was walking by 2 teenage girls are just goofing around. One girl looks at me, she says, "So you know something there?" I think her name. "Hey, you know something, Claudia? In this beach, all you see is just a bunch of old people. Oh, isn't that boring?" She said, "Yeah." I thought, oh, okay. That was funny. I didn't care. Some old people get offended by it. I don't. Yeah, I just let them. Yeah, those girls are kind of funny the way he said it. That's okay. I don't care. Life's to have fun, Dave. Life's to have fun. Oh yeah, there's people in Minneapolis. Oh yeah. Oh, they get after me for that. Yeah, you have a point there. In bad parts of town, people get after them. Yeah, that's why I don't want to live in bad parts of town because people have bad tempers in bad parts of town. I'd rather live in the good parts because people tolerate stuff more. They tolerate more stuff in the good parts of town. You kind of start arguing, just walk away and they'll leave you alone. That's what I like. No fighting. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not me. And I'll stay in the upper part of Mankato, the lower part. Too many fights. Too Too many fights down there. No thanks. The ones that love to fight can stay down there. Yeah. Oh yeah, one time I was at that oil change place. Yeah, it was Instant Oil. I was talking to a lady named Leela and stuff. Yeah, she was saying that she lived in like the lower part of Mankato. She actually like owned a house. She's like 20 years old, and I'm thinking to myself, how can you afford a house? And she was walking and stuff. You know, I just thought to myself, poor lady. Wow. You know, that was kind of too bad. Yeah, that was kind of too bad. She was a very young lady too. She was okay. There is the main boss there, like telling everybody what to do. She was like a second boss. She was like 20 years old. She was like a secondary boss. You know, she was in the computer stuff, doing all that. Then she tell the guys down there, okay, you know, and the ones that change the oil, they're in the bottom, of course, bottom of the computer people. And then their main boss that goes around and says, okay, you do this, you do that. With that lady that is the main boss at that oil change, well, you could tell she loves her job. You could tell she loves her job. Yeah. Yeah. It was just weird. That's when I had the Park Avenue, though. Oh, yeah, Grand Marquis. I'm going to stay with the Ford dealerships. Always. Always with the Ford dealerships with me. Was she single? Well, you see, okay, I don't, I didn't ask her that question or anything because I didn't want to. She was talking about her dad and her brothers and stuff. And person's got to kind of be careful because in living in lower parts of Mankato, you never know what her brothers might do. You never know. Because the way she talked, she sounded like a very tough lady, I'll tell you. You could tell she had a tough family, the way she was talking. So I didn't ask questions. No, that's one thing when you're out in public. When you meet people that you may or may not think they're in the bad side of town, don't ask questions. Yeah, that's how I survived 59 years on planet Earth. I have to go on the bad side of town often. Ugh, no thanks. I'm going to stay out of there. Bad side of town is for the bad people. Good side for good people. I'll stay on the good side. Thank you. You know? Yeah. Dave, Dave, um, nothing personal, but whatever stuff you're smoking, Dave, I change brands, okay? Change your brand. You're smoking the wrong brand of stuff. You go ask those questions, Dave, to someone in Minnesota. You ask them, not me. You ask. I'm not going to ask them. You do. And my friend, you never know what's going to happen. Never know. Minnesota, it's a lot different than where you live in Austin. It's different in Minnesota. Okay, Dave. I'm just saying. No, no, I'm just saying seriously. She was, she was a nice person, though. Yeah, that's all I say. You know, she was a nice person. She did her job really well. You know, being an underboss in an oil change place at 20 years old, hey, that's very hard to do. It's harder than a person thinks. How many 20-year-olds do you think can be a supervisor? How many 20-year-olds are, what, hardly any? Hardly any. And she seemed capable too. She was a very smart lady. Yeah, very smart lady. Okay. I suppose I'm going now. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.